How's it, fellow adventurers? I'm Stephenton, and this is Minecraft All the Mods 10. Last episode we built this beautiful building right here, and today we're going to populate it with create with these two little water wheels. I have set up some create stuff and just moved the create stuff there at the bottom to here, where we now have the millstone and the press. And we are at a slow RPM of 4, which is so sad, and the network stress of 1024 SU. All of this will improve over time. We also built the courier's hut, which is still very vanilla. I planted some other ashen trees in between so that it just feels like it's filled up, and we set up ladies' residence right here. Today I want to do the workshop, the tavern, and the town hall. As the people need a place to sleep as well as a nice little place to chill. Thereafter we need to start looking at a dining area and a whole bunch more MineColonies stuff. What's this? Echoes of the past. Carrots plus potatoes cure flu. Danelion are probably dandelion, and poppy plus scalp cures messulus. Duran wheat is for farm, which helps feed citizens. I'm assuming this is from Phantom. Ooh, and some resources: dark oak, andesite, cobble, and stone. And then potato soup, meat, scalp, poppy, dandelions, carrot, potato, and wheat. Ask a farmer to plant this for you. Sure thing. Let's pop all of this in the warehouse so that it can actually help the colonists. And we've got a nice oak netherite chest, so we can use that in the workshop as well. I like that. Thank you so much, Phantom. It really means the world to me. I would like to actually see what your base looks like, because that could be quite cool. There we go. We've got a double rack here, almost full with dark oak logs. We can just do it with, change it to planks and slabs and so on and so forth, what the colonists need as they request it. Andesite I'm going to pop at the workshop. Here is all the food with some tools. Here is just dirt and coarse dirt, like what they need. And here is all the stones. And yeah, there's a bed and an empty rack. Fantastic. I have also changed Lucy to be the courier, as Phantom mentioned in the previous episode's comments that we have to look at the green and yellow skills, and the agility and adaptability of Lucy is higher than Berserker Lord. So Lucy, you are our courier, and Berserker Lord, you will get a different job in the future. Thank you so much for the help. I really do appreciate it. Anybody is welcome to give me some tips and help me out with the colony. I have also moved all of the storage to our workshop at the bottom. So I've placed a little hidden trapdoor right here at the back and placed all of our chests over here and upgraded them to iron, because that's what I can afford. And they are sorted out a tiny bit, as I want to get R's, lectins, and worms to connect to these, as I ensured that there is 8 chests on this side for 1 worm and 8 chests on this side for a second worm, and then we can get a storage lectern with some R's things that we need with the enchanting apparatus, and we need some bookworms, and that is just made with the bookworm charm. And we can get this by augmenting a ritual of awakening with a book and quill. So yeah, all in good time. We have a few things we have to do, and first of all, the 2 water wheels is not going to give us enough speed, so we are getting 2024 SU from the 2. That's fine for now. We will add more water wheels in the future, just under yard, just to hide it, and we're getting 4 RPM. That is terrible. So what we're going to do is move these to here to look at in the future. Let's check. And then I want to do blasting, washing, smoking, haunting, but we need to go to the nether. Mixing, pressing, sawing, deployers, but we need to go to the nether. Milling, drilling, grindstones where we need mechanical crafters, but both need technically the nether. I first want to show you how to increase your speeds on these. So what you do is when you connect things from water wheels, you need to increase their speeds by speed ratioing. Just add a large cogwheel, small cogwheel, encase the large cogwheel, and then a large one on the small one, and then you just continue doing that, and you will see that it will go up quite a bit, because as you can see, this one is spinning faster than that one, and there we go. Now it will show you we are spinning now at 64 RPM, which is not bad, and we are still getting the full SU, and there we go. I just want to make it look nice, so we're just going to place these guys here and the last one over there. It looks a tiny bit better. Next up, we're going to skip a bit and go to the pressing, and that will be done with a belt system. Belts are made with dried kelp. Dried kelp is just kelp that is put on a campfire or smelted. I got some kelp from there as well as over here, and what we do is we just pop down the belt right there and clean it up a tiny bit so it looks nice. Put a shaft over there because it needs to push power up. Then we put a gearbox there, the press there, and now this has power. Close that up nicely. Put a funnel on that side as well as on this side, so this is output because you can see the belt goes that way. Grab some iron and some copper, and then we just put them down here and they will automatically be pressed and placed into the output box. Next up, I want to do blasting, washing, smoking, and haunting. We can't do yet because we need soul sand for that, and I haven't gotten soul sand yet, so that's fine. We're going to utilize the power from the mechanical press. It's going to push that way, which is exactly what we need. I would like to then add lava over here, campfire over here, water over here, and then we'll do haunting over here in the future, and we can do the stuff there. So water, fire, blasting, place down some frame trap doors. No frame trapdoor by the campfire. Then I want to place down a frame trapdoor there, because if you place it down where it's in the wind, it's going to stop the wind, and that's not what we want. So it can be enclosed, but we want to keep it open so that the wind can come through. As you can see, it stops, and then there it continues. I'm going to make this glass just for aesthetic reasons, and fire tick is off, so I can just place the stuff nicely in there, water bucket in there, and a campfire right there. So the depot is going to collect the stuff, and it will then smelt it. Same over here, it will cook it, and same over here, it will wash it. Then to test it out, I've got some raw iron, pop that there, some raw beef there, and some gravel there to be washed. Raw iron turns into iron ingots, beef turns into cooked, and gravel turns into flint and iron nuggets. Fantastic, it works. And now that I look at the quest, we actually get a soul campfire from the quest. So we can just place that one there, and let's see if it works. Grab some sand, put the sand on the depot, and it looks like it's working. It will turn it into soul sand. There we go. Fantastic. And then we can wash the soul sand to get nether quartz and gold. We can blast it to get scoria. Let's tick blasting, washing, smoking, and haunting. Didn't even have to go to the nether. And then we need more belts, so that is just the dried kelp, and I'm going to make as many as possible and keep more dried kelp for funnels, because that stuff we're gonna definitely need. And next up is mixing. So the reason we want to make a mixer is so that we can make 490 other stuff. We will be getting a heated mixer in the future when we go to the nether and get some blaze, but the real reason we want to do this is make andesite alloy a whole lot cheaper. Because if you look at this, it's an iron nugget or zinc, 2 of them and 2 andesite, but if you mix it, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, which makes it so much cheaper. So first thing we do is grab a basin. Then with the mixer we need a whisk. So with the whisk it is 5 plates and 2 andesite alloy. Let's make one of them. And then the mixer. You can crouch right click and it will automatically place it where it should be. And this needs cogs to turn and it should be fast enough. Yes. Then what we do is we just chuck in a stack of iron nuggets and a stack of andesite. And you will see it will start making andesite alloy. We are not completely automating this with belts and that because we won't use it that much at this moment. In the future we will automate everything of that. And next up we are making a mechanical saw. We need iron. That's at least right here. That's 3 iron plates, 1 iron and 1 casing. And depending on how you place it, this is where it gets power. Or when you place it like this, power is from the bottom. When you place it like this, power is from the side. And this spins opposite than your belt, which is quite weird, but okay. And this is the same saw that we have made for the trees. And we got overstressed, so I added a bunch more water wheels here at the bottom. I added 10 more, so in total we have 12 now. And I just matched the rotation up here, and we are sitting at 4,992 SU, remaining of 6,144. So it's not bad. One water wheel adds 512 SU. So not bad at all. We can always expand even further this way if need be. Like I said, this is just the small workshop. We will do full automation in the future. I just want to clean this up nicely, and that. I moved the stairs this way so that we can just walk on top of it. Because, yeah, I had to make some space, and this is wired through the top over here, because there was no way to wire it here at the bottom. Now we just place the funnels down, place a log in there. It should turn it into strip log, and there we go. And I've left one space open over here for a deployer in the future. And then we can add andesite alloy and it can automatically make casings for us. So let's quickly check a stack out. And there we go. That's not bad. We got second, but we got there at the end. So I'm very happy with that. Let's grab the andesite alloy out of here and chuck in another stack of it. And cool. Mixing done. Sawing done. Next is the mill. And the drill is going to be a big contraption. But I want to get into the mill first. We will be doing it on this side because we already have the cogs running. And this is a very simple one. It's literally just the cogs to the mill. And I will clean up this barrel and then we will add a hopper over there, which will then take the inventory from that barrel through the mill into there. I am just automating it like this because trying to throw stuff into the mill up there is not easy. And I'm changing it with a normal barrel because I don't want to waste the bigger barrels on things like the mill for now. And there we go. Fantastic. And next up, we are doing the drill. I can't do the drill 100% yet because we will need the deployers, but we can start it and do some of the things manually. So what we need is a whole lot of iron. Thank you guys. Andesite alloy. More casing. And accidental death. With slow ghost falling all the way down here because my vein mining was on small tunnel and not shapeless. Grab our stuff. Get back to the top and try this again with shapeless. Then we make a minecart with a furnace. That is literally a furnace and a minecart that is used with iron ingots, a cart assembler that is 2 alloy, 1 redstone dust and 2 logs, a plow that is 3 plate, 3 alloy and 1 casing, and mechanical drills that is 3 alloy, 1 iron ingot and casing, a lever that is a stone and a stick, and rail that needs osmium, and sticks, which is weird. We only have 6 osmium, so this is quite sad. The reason for that actually is because of Railcraft. Railcraft is an entire mod based off trains, from minecarts to electric locomotives to tunnel bores. It has everything trains, accessories wise, as well as traffic lights, steam boilers to power trains, and automation for it all. The model mod for model train lovers. We get extra 32 rails, so that's not bad. And oh man, I wanted more osmium from that, but that's fine. We will get into this in the future as well one day. And we're starting off with 4 tracks, just for in case. Part assembler, ensure that it is a lock rotation. Look at where the arrow is, and that is where we would want to build. The back will be where the back of the arrow is. You pop a plow down there. This will pick up the rails as you go. I've got this extra pop out here for a seat to follow the drill when we sit on it. Then we will have a deployer over here to place down track rails over there for the minecarts. We will then also have a deployer over here to place down any material underneath if there is gaps, so that we can have rail go onto something, cause rail doesn't float. And then we will have all the mechanical drills. You can start off small if you'd like. I like to go big from the start if it is affordable, so that we can get a whole bunch of materials. And there we go, not too big. That's perfect for now. I'm grabbing all the chests that we had at the bottom, the good chests, iron, and then the netherite that Phantom gave us, and then just normal chests. And you want to ensure that you've got enough chests on there, because this drill is going to do a whole lot of damage. Place your minecart down right there in the cart assembler, and take super glue and glue this puppy together. When you super glue, try not to have air pockets like this, because when you're going to place it down, it is going to take blocks from the world with you, and you don't really want that. Ensure everything overlaps nicely, and there you have it. Everything is connected. Just ensure that you don't super glue the furnace to the whole contraption. Berserker Lord, please don't stand there, buddy. I know you don't have a job, but it's not necessary to stand there. And then usually what you do is you place your rails in one of these chests, and it will, with the deployer, automatically place rails down. Currently we don't have that, so just to do a chest, ensure that everybody is gone. Start the contraption, you can push it, it will pick the stuff up, and you can place the stuff down as you please. And because this is a minecart with a furnace, you pop it in with coal and it will do the thing. But I'm not going to do that now because I don't want it to destroy the stuff over here. So let's come down to the cave here where we dug up all the andesite. Place down the minecart, give it some fuel, and just give it some rail as it goes. This is what we do without deployers. But it will get better as we will get to the Nether, maybe in the next episode. And there we go. That was just a nice test. Didn't really do much. All the chests are empty except for this one. And this is what we picked up pretty much in that a few seconds. So it's not bad. Still a lot to do, but we are going to get there some other time. And then when we have raw materials, we can just pop it down on the depot and it will smelt into its ingots, as well as this raw redstone blocks that will smelt into redstone dust. Really awesome. And that is our drill complete. So next time we need to go to the Nether so that we can continue with these things. As I did again increase the water wheels with another 10. And what I did was over here, I just put in a smaller one with some water, and that increased our speed, our RPMs, from 64 to 128. And that's why all of our machines can be so much faster. One last thing that I actually forgot about is a tree farm. This will also be not not 100% yet, but it is going to do some things as we still need deployers for this. So what we're going to do is I set up a little farm right here. The saplings can't be planted on ash and dirt as well as not on ash. Ash is pretty much gravel. So yeah, what we're going to do is we've got a water wheel, a shaft, a mechanical bearing that requires slab, andesite casing and a shaft, a portable storage interface that requires chute and andesite. Chute is iron ingots and iron plates. One of this recipe gives us 4, so that's great. I'm just going to make 32 of them. Portable storage, we need 2 of them. And then a bunch of mechanical saws. I am going to do 5 of them for now. So we place down the water wheel. You can connect it up to other power, but the water wheel will do for now. I'm going to let it rotate counterclockwise. Place down a shaft and a mechanical bearing. Ensure this is only placed when anchor is destroyed. Place down some casing. It's going to go counterclockwise, so place down the mechanical saws. And in the future, we'll pop down the deployers on top here or at the back, or you can even do it below, depending on how you want it to look. Grab your super glue. Do not super glue the bearing. Ensure everything is nice and tight. Place the portable storage just as you want and some storage, barrel, whatever, and super glue all of that together. Place another portable storage at least 1 space away. It can go 2. This doesn't have to be super glued. And just add a chute or whatever. You can even have it on the ground and have belts running. Check if everything is nice and connected. It looks good. Start your contraption. And there we go. Watch out, the saws will hurt you. Place down the saplings manually for now. You will see it does connect. When it has something in the barrel, it will do its thing. And now we just wait for a tree to grow. And then it will pop the stuff that it picked up automatically into the barrel. And when the portable storages, when it rotates and the portable storages connect, it will transfer the stuff and pop it into this barrel. At this time, we will then take the sapling and replant everything. But once we have deployers, it will automatically deploy the stuff. So you will see that I just put down some bone meal to make it quicker. It is going to start sawing through it. And the whole tree is gone. Everything is in there. Let's grab the saplings out, start replanting. And it's going to pop everything in here. And remember, it will pop the saplings in there as well. So you'll just have to take them out and replant them for now. Let's just replace this barrel with a proper one and then place the stuff in that it dropped. So I'm just going to go around and bone meal the trees so that we can get more saplings. Boom, down. It will now start sawing that. You will see that there was saplings in there, and now the saplings will be in here. And ensure when you do something like this that you do not place it close to your wood buildings. If I placed it here and the tree was too big and the logs connected to some of these logs, it will destroy the whole house. So always keep that in mind. And there we go, just a few seconds, we already have a whole bunch of logs, a whole bunch of stuff like food, apples, sticks. And when you automated this even more, you can start filtering all of these things out so that the saplings doesn't come through that guy and it stays in the system. But with that, it means that it can back up the system completely. So try and use that wisely. And tree farm done. And that's not so bad. I do hope you enjoyed this. This is all the create for this episode. For now, we're going to next get into some more mine colonies. Now, let's just ignore the little too small farm right here behind me. I did change some of the layout, so we've got more trees growing around us so that it can give us more dark oak. And I changed the path a tiny bit. This should probably... I don't want to move it, so I'll probably just super glue the whole crashed ship right behind there and just move it tiny bit that way so that we can have this fence look better, because currently it's quite small. enough of that. Let's get into some mine colonies. First up, we are going to do the tavern, because I need to have some sleeping place for my citizens, because they are getting quite upset right now. So let's quickly talk to Lady. Yes, we need to do guard towers as well. They are okay with food. I think I set it up to, I can't remember what. I think I started with the town hall, but I want to do the tavern first. So let's quickly check here. Building options, build lady. And I think 4 doors. Okay, we need to get more doors in there. More white beds. We don't have a lot of wool. Laying barrel, no clue how to make that. We'll sort that out. Standing barrel, okay. And I'm going to build this. Build request created for tavern at the hut block is, yeah. And I want to get this guy out. There we go. And this is for town hall. No, lady, I want you to build the tavern. So I'm cancelling the build for the town hall right now so that we can actually do the tavern. There we go, building tavern. So let's just get that again. So what I need to do is manage worker, unpause until it pops up. There we go, starting to work on the tavern. I don't want to fire you. And let's have a look. So let's see, it's supposed to show us what the courier will bring her. I don't think she's got stuff in her inventory. She's got food, she doesn't need that. Sticks she doesn't need, that's fine. Let's pop in that dirt right there for now. And she needs a whole bunch of other stuff. Lucy, are you going to bring over some stuff for lady? Because you are supposed to, so recall worker. There we go. Lucy, what's wrong? You want a dining hall and you are hungry. Let us check. I can't give you any of that, but I can help you with some food. Food, bro. Inventory. Let's give her that. She would eat it. There we go. And that will help with this food right there. And if their happiness is low, they're going to really fight against working. Then I also want to do the guard tower, at least this one. I did place a bunch of torches around the place because mobs were being a little pain in the bum. Let me quickly start getting all of this stuff together because it doesn't look like the courier's hut wants to give anything to her. Like strip dock, oak logs, I don't think we've got a lot there. We do have stone, so that should come through. Frame dock, oak planks, I don't think we've got so many of them. Dirt, dock, oak wood, that should be in there. Trapdoors, I don't think we have in there. Stairs, we should. Okay, so let me start getting the stuff together. What's up, dude? I don't have diamonds on me. Do you have any wool, dude? Unfortunately, we don't have voice chat in here, so let's follow him. Phantom always helps me out. Yeah, I've got that. I just don't have a waystone at my house. I didn't see where he went. His place looks fantastic. Look at this. Oh my word. Just check this place out. I'm loving the grass. I'm missing the greenness of the grass. Damn. So Celtic. Love it. Hey, buddy. Do I have permission to talk to... Oh, bruh. I can't talk to the traveling merchants in the other city. Look how big his place is as well. Shucks. That's so awesome. That is awesome. The reason I'm looking for wool is because we need this white beds. I've got one white bed. It was green, so I just dyed it with white dye. So that's all good. Hey, there we go. Oh, fantastic. Woohoo. Let's just pop some of this in there. That would be enough. More than enough. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Now we need to get back to base. Okay, we're back at base. Ideally, I would like to actually get some wool, like some sheep and stuff like that to get some farming up, but that's not for today. So I made a few extra beds just for in case. I am just chucking all the stuff in. I added extra stone and cobble, extra dirt and coarse dirt. It doesn't look like Lucy wants to give Lady the resources, and I don't know why. Maybe because she's paused. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unpause her and let's see if anything happens. There we go. Lady has started on the tavern and okay. things are getting ready. So I made everything in here and I put it in the warehouse instead of in Lady's builder's hut. I want to see if Lucy actually brings the stuff because I'm not sure. And Lady has only dug out a tiny bit, so yeah, that should be okay. Then what I want to do is I want to actually make another one of these resource scrolls so that we can get the other builder doing the guard tower. As I don't want to do too many time lapses of the buildings because I feel like too much of it's just There we go, and Lady is busy digging out, so that's cool. I need to actually make more tools for them and put that in the warehouse. Let's quickly connect this resource scroll to this building, to Orthanius's. Cool beans. Manage worker. Yeah, Orthanius is the best bet over there. Do you have anything? You're good, you're good, you're good. Let's get Orthanius building on the guard tower. So, build options, build Orthanius, and ladder, dirt, oak doors, slabs, stairs. Not bad, we've got majority of this stuff. I just maybe need to make ladders. I made too many ladders, whoops, that's fine. And you should have everything though. It's just not saying that linked resource, yeah, not saying that Orthanius has started building. Manage worker. I'm just gonna restart him. Recall, and can you start building, buddy? Build, Orthanius, start build. There we go, he should be good and well. Lucy, why are you not, I'm restarting you. Successfully restarted. Okay, and Orthanius is starting with the guard tower. Or not, never mind. I don't know why Lucy doesn't want to do anything. Great stuff, Orthanius has started digging out, sweet. And Lady requires something. I'll get to her shortly. Okay, so Lady needs a shovel. So I'm gonna get them some proper stone tools again. Okay, this should be enough. Let's just pop it in here. There is 4 of each. Hopefully that's enough. Let's just create 4 hoes as well. And no, they can't use iron yet because their buildings are still level 1. Okay, looks like Lucy dropped something off here now. Let's see. There we go. There's your stone shovel. And Lady is busy. Fantastic. So when she needs something for the building, then Lucy will bring it. I'm not sure how this works. I'm still learning MineColonies. Feel free to give me some tips and stuff in the comments down below. Update. Lady is still busy digging out. And so is Orthanius. Digging out quite deep. He's literally digging himself into a hole. We've got a request, strip oak log for Lady. So we don't have strip oak logs in our workshop. So we grab oak out of our tree farm, go up to our create stuff, and just create stripped oak logs. I want to filter it to just be stripped oak logs, otherwise it's going to make hollow logs as well. This should be enough for now. Okay, I added it to the warehouse and it looks like it's gone, so that's good. What is Lucy doing? You're just idling. What the heck? Okay, so yeah, at the bottom it shows now that Lucy is going to bring these things. And yeah, open request, you can see she's requesting, Lady's requesting dark oak. It will be delivered and a stone will be, all of that is sorted. And sweet. Let me just inventory and give you that. Orthanius dug out and placed cobblestone. Interesting.
What is it?
Open requests. Okay, and Orthanius is requesting all of these from the courier. Fantastic. It is actually working. And here comes Lucy and delivers the stuff to Lady. Oh, it's working, thank goodness. Update, Lady's finally placing stuff down. I'm happy about that. And I didn't give her really anything, just 4 beds, because that would have made Lucy run up and down 4 times. So yeah, Lady is busy. Lucy is bringing in the stuff for Lady. Once Lucy's done there, she will bring in the stuff for Orthanius. And everybody's complaining about a house and a guard tower barracks. So yeah, once the tavern is up, they will have some beds, not full residents yet. And then they will have one guard tower there. Once Orthanius is done with that guard tower, I want him to do this one. And then while they are busy, Orthanius is busy with that, we will have a time lapse of Lady building the town hall. And then Berserker Lord is asking for a dining hall or get something to eat. Oh, you don't have... Okay, no worries, buddy. There we go. And Lucy is finally delivering stuff for Orthanius for the guard tower. Also, still a lot that he requires. And still a lot that Lady requires. That Orthanius is busy placing cobblestone and he is stuck. So let's see if he can get himself out there. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go and rescue you. And yes, you were stuck, so I had to open up the R for you. I am going to leave that open just for in case you do it again. And then we are almost good. You will not be able to get out of here. There we go, for in case you fall in there. Once you are done, Orthanius, I will just fill up all of these holes. Yeah, so Orthanius is supplied 100%, used 48%, and Lady is supplied 39%, used 16%. All of these are busy being transported. I need to make more of these. There is enough pressure plates in there. I'll just double check. And there is enough planks. Okay, and fences. Yeah, more than enough fences. More than enough pressure plates. More than enough frame dark oak planks. And more than enough dark oak planks. So it's just in time that Lucy will get that request and bring it over. Update, Orthanius is almost done with the guard tower. First layer is down and it looks like he's done with the ground, so I'll just fill up all of these holes and maybe just fill up this area so it's a bit more flat. And the guard tower is done. Fantastic. Defense is the best defense. Now people will stop complaining about it. Guard tower is requesting a bow, so I will set up a bow for them. I probably have one in my inventory. So Berserker Lord, you are finally, you've got a job. You are the guard. So let's go build options. Orthanius build, and he will build the second guard tower as well. I do not have a bow, so we just create one. Simple is just string and sticks. Let us create a few of them. There we go. 5, that should be fine. I'm going to pop 2 in this guard tower and 2 in this guard tower. The other one will go into the warehouse. Yes, your bow is right here, buddy. There we go. He has grabbed it. If we look at inventory, there we go. And you've got some bread slices. Sweetness. People will really now stop complaining about it. Just housing then. Yeah, that is next. Once the tavern is done, you might stop complaining about that as well. Lady is placing down dirt, and it's not too bad. It's looking good. So you'll go down here, and then you'll be in the tavern. And everything Orthanius needs for the guard tower, the second one, should be in the warehouse. So I don't even have to worry about that. Maybe just torches. And Lady is supplied 60%, used 47. All of this should still come from... Yeah, see, that just went up. So all of this should come from Lucy. I'm just creating a heck of a ton of torches. Placing 3 stacks in the warehouse. And the other one I will keep. Now we can see the rest of the stuff is being supplied to Lady because she is at that stage of the building. So that is great. Nothing is being supplied to Orthanius as of yet because he is still busy digging and terraforming. So yeah, at least he's not getting stuck. No requests from him yet. So yeah, he's literally just busy with digging the holes in it. Oh my word, Orthanius falling into holes the whole time, dude. I'll just fill up these holes when we get to that. Yeah, and Orthanius is busy placing down the cobblestone. Fantastic. And here's a family tab. So once we get more residents down, they will start making families, which means it will increase our colony. So that's great. After town hall, we should get a dining hall, upgrade the residents, so that more people sleep in there. So that means somebody else will sleep with lady there, and if it's a male, then they might make a little baby. Let me know in the comments what more should I add to the colony, because I am not 100% sure. Well, technically, what is priority after the dining hall and things like that? Orthanius has started requesting stuff for the second guard tower. Everything will be brought to him, so supplies will be 100%, and then he can use it from there. Lady is just requiring one more pressure plate, so I'll bring that to her, and then she will be pretty much done with everything to be supplied, and she can then finish the tavern in her inventory and drop that in. Awesome. She has finally gotten everything. So now you can see supply 100, used 67. So you're almost done. See, the dark oak will be supplied some other time. Awesome. There is 4 beds in the tavern. Nice. And we've got 3 people without houses. So, and then we will also start putting up some more residents. I would like to have residents over here so that people are not so far away from their job. For instance, Lucy with the courier. If your house is here, you're going to be very close. If somebody works in the tavern, you should be living here. This guard should be living here. And then the builders can also be living close, so we can always have their houses over here. Or, yeah, let's see how it goes. Lady is 81% used, 82, and she will almost be done. And here is the last night that they will sleep by the town hall. That is great, as Lady is 96% done with the tavern. Lady is now just placing the last few things like the doors and some trapdoors and some lights, I believe, and then she will be done. Yeah, and torches. 99%. She's just going to go and get last few things and then she's done. And Orthanius is doing very well with the guard tower. He is 46% done, everything supplied. So, greatness. Last few torches are going down, and then 2 more. On. And there we go. Fantastic. Any shelter will do. Your citizens need a roof over their heads. Build a tavern for that sweetness. So, yeah, this doesn't line up. So I will have to just move this path up a bit, and then that's good. Get some stairs up so that they can walk in easier. The guard tower is almost done, and then we need to do the town hall.
The time has finally come that all the citizens have their own place to sleep. Berserker Lord is still running around. He actually rests in his guard tower, so that doesn't matter. And then over here we have Lady. So like I said, I will get more residents up for all the citizens, and then that is fantastic. And we've got Adele, the little baby running around. So, hometown, time for more citizens. Children may only be born when there is open space in one of the buildings. Children need to be fed and sleep well to grow up. Well, we're gonna have to get the dining hall and all of that in order some other time. And now that we have the tavern, we're getting random people here as well. Scarlett and McGee always wanted to build houses, big houses, tiny houses, builders with sure citizen, recruit with 37 cooked pork. And agility, looks like you can be a very good warehouse person. Okay, so yeah, that's another thing that we can do. And Yarza, that's just Berserker Lord sleeping. I did provide Lady with all of the required building materials for the town hall. So I'm just going to confirm that she's going to build it. And then we're going to cue the time lapse. There we go. The centerpiece. Construct the town hall. There are only a couple of benefits currently, but it's a cool centerpiece. Yes, yes it is. It looks quite boring as heck. And there's a bed in here. So yeah, I'm very happy with what we have done today. Very, very happy. I should actually close up this hole some other time too. But I'm very happy with what we've done today. We've set up the farm, the tree farm, and we are collecting a whole bunch of materials. As you can see, even in here, so much, so much. We have set up the whole create system in here, just the bare minimum basics for now. We've gotten little kids in our colony with 2 guard towers, a tavern where people come and visit. And let's see what they want. Frank, you want cooked mutton? You sound sick. You want apples? I can recruit you for apples. I saw a villager with the inhabitants going, I was willing to join them for, okay, show citizens you've got strength and creativity. Okay, I'm gonna recruit you. If you want your name in the colony, please let me know. And I would love to get you in here. Consider becoming a member to get your name in here, or leaving a comment down below. That's very, very helpful. And Alea, you will be our second guard. Adaptability and stamina, fantastic. And all of that is set up. There we go. Nice. Yeah, there is Adele, baby 1, and Killian, baby 2. Let me know what we should set up in the next episode. I'm thinking dining hall, and then I don't know what else. University, maybe? University is planks, 2 books, and the building tool, and dining is apple, planks, and the building tool. That won't be so difficult. We've got a bunch of quests that we need to accept and get done with, especially over here by the ATM store, food and farming, and create, Zycraft, pneumatic craft, steam age, new beginning, power, and Fuji. Okay, cool. But we will get to all of that in the future, because that is where I'm going to end this episode. I really do appreciate you being here. Please remember to like and subscribe. Consider becoming a member to get your name in the colony, and leave a helpful comment down below to stand a chance to do it as well. I really appreciate you being here. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.